Well, people who invested tens of thousands of dollars in Trump Tower Tampa are crying foul. Our Walt Macaborski joins us now from the newsroom with more on what many are calling bad business. Walt, what's going on?
That's right, Brendan. A lot of them are saying, what happened here? I talked to one Trump Tower investor who says he may be out of about $250,000 in this deal. And he says he doesn't like some of the tactics the developer used to suggest how he could get some of that money back.
This is where I was going to be, right there on the 40th floor.
Jay Magner invested $240,000 in the Tampa Trump Tower project. He thought the investment was a slam dunk.
And I never, ever thought for 1 minute that I would invest money on Donald Trump's name and be in a situation like this.
Now that the project is in bankruptcy, Magner says he may never see any of his money. First, he says the developer, Simdag, told him he could get some of his money back if he signed this paperwork.
That basically stated that I could not go to the media and talk to anybody but my attorney. And, you know, here they are. They've got $240,000 of my money. They have not built the building, and I can't tell anybody about it except my attorney.
Then he says the developer told him they would cut a deal with him if he invested in these condos in Channelside.
And in the end, I went and I looked at some apartments. None of them were going to be what the Trump Tower would have been. They would have had to reduce their prices substantially in order for it to seem like a decent investment.
It's an ugly, ugly mess. To be honest with you, I don't think anybody's going to see any money.
Veteran real estate agent Vince Arcuri says he didn't like the project from the beginning.
I don't like it that they lured everybody in with the name of Trump, which to these investors was security.
And Arcuri says Trump was never really married to the project, which raised some red flags.
He sold his name to the project, and he really wasn't directly involved other than getting a payment for the usage of his name.
Now the name and the building are gone, along with Jay's $240,000.
And we invested in his name. And so all I have to say about Donald Trump is, you're fired.
I talked to Bush Ross, the law firm that is handling the bankruptcy. They tell me they just sent letters out to the investors this week saying they're trying to get some of that deposit money back that is in escrow. That means Jay might get back about $120,000. He says he's not holding his breath. Live in the newsroom, Walt Macaborski, ABC Action News.
Thank you, Walt.